Zimbabwe is among countries that have been severely hit by locust invasion in recent months before it was brought under control. However, international partners, including the United Nations Food and Agriculture Organization, FAO, are working on modalities to avoid further destruction in the region. More in this report.
Zimbabwe experienced invasions by the African migratory locusts in June and October, and although the situation has been brought under control, the country remains on high alert. 6 other nations, namely Angola, Botswana, Mozambique, Namibia, South Africa and Zambia, are under threat from the voracious pests.
So the countries are still trying to address the impact of the cyclones, the climate change, and now we are having the locusts. So this is really this will really have an impact not only on the planting season, because as you know, this is a time where the farmers are supposed to start planting, but if in those areas you have the locusts, this is not really good. It's really difficult to say for the time being how the spread could be, or how it could be the level of the consequences, but what we can say is that what we are doing now is really to work hard, at least to reduce the impact of the locusts on the crops and also on the food security.
Since January, the Food and Agriculture Organization has mobilized $2.5 million for the response and now plans to scale up assistance to prepare countries at risk to meet the threat.
We are working very closely with the different governments, the different countries, in terms of surveillance, at least to assess the spread and the situation of the locusts in different countries. And so the assessment really helps us to see how we can address the issues, what the level of the response that is needed in those different countries. At the same time, we have also been working with the Sadc Secretariat to mobilize resources, because as for the time being, the budget that were published by the Sadc is about 20 to 22 million of US dollars to start responding to the crisis.
Beyond providing pesticides, this response will also strengthen the institutional capacity of government departments as well as extension and support services to ensure they can deal with any future invasions as well as other challenges that are affecting food production and security in the region.